Alright, welcome back to Ty. Now, there is something I want to talk about before we hop into the level real quick. And I think we should go out here to talk about it. Get our eyes on the sun. Nice blue clouds out. So, if some of you might have noticed in the last episode, and I forgot to talk about it then because I was tired, but I'm a little more awake now, and I was like, oh yeah, I should probably mention that. You know, my lives and whatnot, that stuff seems inconsistent from the previous recordings. So what had happened is the two episodes, episode 7 and this episode 8, both got corrupted. The recordings were corrupted. I had already played through them when I went to upload. You know, by the time I had actually, it was the day that they needed to be uploaded, I went and checked and the files were corrupted and already recorded all the way through to the end by then, so, like the finale is all recorded, edited, and whatnot. All that stuff's ready to go. Episode 9 is also ready to go. So, there's going to be slight inconsistency for episode 7 and episodes 8 because of the corrupted files. I went ahead and played through the first two worlds just to get back to here on a separate profile so that we could still enjoy the levels that were lost. So consider these the re-lost episodes of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Yeah, but took me a little deliberate effort. It was sort of what I was about to talk about, and then I forgot while I was in the last episode that, like, it took me about 2 hours to get back to here, but then I got sidetracked talking about how short this game is. So, without further ado, let's get into Beyond the Black Stump. And this one's a bit on the longer side, but we'll be alright. Another goddamn snow level. Probably my least favorite.
Bushfires at the bottom, snow at the top, and thunder eggs hidden everywhere in between. Welcome to the Snowy Mountains.
Too much running around on this level for my taste, but it's okay. Alright.
Ty, this is so dreadful. It's happened again. The children were playing hide and seek when a bushfire broke out. They're trapped and I don't know what to do. Please, can you bring them back safe and sound?
Sure thing, Sheila. Relax.
Relax. Yeah. So, now that we're aware of this, yes, I've already played through this, but the important thing to remember is I also already played through this game before the original recording, so nothing's new to me, everything's new to you. Let's just enjoy what we got going on here. You fucking get away from me. This doesn't really help us much, breaking these. Helps us on the back end, I suppose. Fucking son of a bitch. But yeah, I don't think there is a way to do this by, like, trying to force an edge grab. I'm not.
Here I am.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. So we'll have to do it the real way, which is fine. Now, the reason that the Frosty Rang is easily, like, the worst Rang in the game is all it does is freeze them, and you can bite them then, but even then, sometimes they can dodge you while you're doing that. And then what's more with this level, like, it's hard for your game to know what to target with the Rang.
Good work, son.
Don't know why they have these, like, 3-year-olds say, "Good work, son." Seems a bit weird. It's good if you're trying to really get that bite achievement, though. If you're just constantly throwing these at these guys, it opens up frills as something to be bitten, but it then becomes this 2-stage attack. go. See? He dodged, even though he was frozen. Like, how the fuck does that work? And then this guy was getting hit and immediately unfrozen. Very annoying. But that's okay. Let's keep it pushing. Stay organized. Stay appraised of what's going on, and we will make it through this level just fine.
Thanks, Ty.
For the more astute viewer, you might be noticing here and there that it seems like I freeze. And that is in fact happening. For some reason there's a strange lag that keeps happening whenever I pick something up or a text line opens up or whatever. And I'm not really too sure if that might just be their game or what's going on there. But let's see if I can do it. Oh, come on. I feel like we can do this. I know there is a way to get this. There it is. And that is a big skip. So that's fun. Although we're going to get launched over to there randomly at some point. You'll notice the freezes a lot less, though, because I have gone and done my little diligence to cut down on the amount of time it's frozen. So, consider this your behind-the-scenes episode of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. But it does bring like a weird. It's kind of like with movies, is how this is really gonna break down because, well,
Thanks, mate.
I've already recorded the end of the series by this time, but for you guys, this is only episode 8. So that is certainly interesting. Let's we'll have to hope that that never happens again. It'd be quite annoying if it did.
Oh, you're a legend, mate.
Let's grab this cog before we start flying around the map. But yeah, it's just all hope and have prayer and whatever else have you that does not happen to us again. That is, I was very frustrated. I was trying to rack my brain, figuring out how I could resolve this or possibly recover the files, and a lot of it's just online scams, so I just didn't want to do that. Seems like if that's just what it's gonna be, that's just what it's gonna be, you know? If I have to play through this game all over again, then that is what'll just happen.
Oh, jeez.
There we go. One more kid somewhere. I was quite pressed about it when it happened, but can't stay mad forever, and thankfully it happened on a game like this, because if it happened on a game different from this, it'd be a different song that I would be singing. I would be quite annoyed if it happened on a different game. Let's say a longer game that an episode governed like 2 hours of time. That would, now we're talking a different song and dance. Sorry if I'm running around a bit here. I'm trying to get my bearings. I was never really the best with this this particular level. But like it pays to be meticulous, you know, when coming through this one, because it's very easy to get stuff lost. But it was definitely important to me that I first and foremost talk about what had happened with the files, and having to completely replay the game to get back to this point so we could still have the episodes. So I was like, let's make it a point of order to get this talked about immediately, so people can go, that's weird. You said you weren't gonna die, yet you only have 9 lives. Well, I didn't really think that a full-fledged deception was really necessary. I didn't think, oh, let me open up that file, see how many lives I have, grind up to that amount of lives, based on the last episode's amount of lives. It just seems like a lot of work to pull the wool over your eyes when, like, we're adults. I lost the recording. That's all that happened. So yeah, the episode that's going up today, the days that I'm recording this, will be episode 7. It's got some cuts in it just because, well, I didn't play it as beautifully as I did the first time, which wasn't awesome, but it is what it is. Lots of long running around, but like I said, not that big a deal. It's a short level, and it's a pretty short episode. I think if I had played it absolutely flawlessly, the video might not even be 20 minutes. That level is very... Let's not grab that. That episode is very short. And that map itself, Liar Liar Pants on Fire, is quite short. Not that this one is terribly long, mind you. It's just a bit longer. The dreaded episode that came after this one is the real long episode, which is Rex Marks the Spot, which is about an hour, and that's like that's just the deliberate work. But you know, very happy with how that one turned out, and very satisfied with this series altogether. Redoing Beyond the Black Stump for
G'day, Ty. Poor
Lag.
old Sheila's in a bit of a diz. It seems Booney has run off looking for thunder eggs. He heard you were collecting them.
Wait a minute, that's my job.
So it is. Can you go and grab the little tyke before he gets himself into trouble, Ty?
No worries, Murray.
No worries, Murray. This kid is like a glorified turkey. By the way, you have to actually bite this kid to get him to drop the thing. So if you can, try to get a super bite. But if I recall, the difference between the kid and the turkeys is the turkeys are a targetable enemy, so super bites actually work on him, but I don't believe super bites work on the kid. Again, I don't see a use for that power up very much. It's honestly more of a hindrance than anything. Let's go down here first. I'm gonna get punched. Yep. I am happy to have completed this series, though. It's awesome. Come along with some of the changes that are coming for the channel's overall aesthetic. So, very, very excited. Which is funny, doing this whole, like, replay, because, you know, we are back at the third world, and all it would be is me playing Rex Marks the Spot again for me to be at the end of the game once again. But that loses a lot of the entertainment that I think, don't want to miss that, a lot of the entertainment that is present in the game, and just as making these videos. I don't think it'd be very fun for you to watch me run around that fast and complete stuff that fast. So, to some degree, a select group of people might be like, nice, that was pretty good, that was an okay movement, that was fairly optimal. But for the vast majority of people, they're gonna be like, what the fuck's even happening? Like, I'm not seeing the game. And that's why I play a bit more like this. I don't play like I'm trying to break a fucking speed record. I just try to play fairly normally within the level of skill. Oh, I hate chasing this kid. Again, I don't think a super bite can get him. Yeah, there goes my only super bite. Come on. And I think they did this kind of mission to sort of delay their way out of this. Oh god, it is very annoying. Because it's not like you can Frosty Rang him, I don't think. Yeah. As you can see, hitting him with a Rang just dick all. I'll stop there. And again, like, you'd hate for it to be like, oh, I think they're trying to just pad time.
Hey, Lego! Now you listen here, Booney. What you did today was very irresponsible. You could have worried Sheila sick, let alone me.
I'm sorry.
So you should be. Now, I hear you've got something to give our good mate Ty, right?
I found this. You can have it.
Ripper! Oh, kids these days. Computers, internet, mobile phones, it drives you mad.
It's because you gotta remember, think in the context of a kid having to, or playing through this. Like, they're not going to sit there and try to be like, oh no, I'm just gonna try to catch him, or I'll see. Well, you know, they gave us these Frosty Rangs. They seem to render enemies frozen in place. Maybe I could freeze this kid to get him. And that is not the case at all. But I do believe those are the last required uses of the Frosty Rang. I think we're good to just make our way through to the end. If I've done my diligence, and let's hope that I have, it should be a pretty clear route in and out of here. That being said, this little bit here, well, you'll see. Let's just say to get everything up here, there's gonna be a bit of a time lapse here semi-soon because of how ridiculous the cable cars are. To switch to the Zoomerang. Let's get our quest.
G'day, Cobber. Those rotten thrills will be the end of me. They've taken to throwing rocks at the cable cars. It's a disgrace, that's what it is.
Leave it to me, Ranger Ken.
You're a dead set legend, mate.
Thank you, Ken. Don't think there's anything else to pick up here. But, yeah. This is the speed of the cable cars. So, I will speed this up for you guys. The completion of this quest. And I will see you when we get back down to turn it into Ranger Ken.
What a ripper of an effort. You knocked the stuffing out of those thrills and made the cable cars safe. I reckon you deserve this, Ty. It's a little something from the department to thank you for all your trouble.
You beauty!
Sorry I'm not overworried about dying at this point in the game. Since I died in the playthrough normally. Or I never died in the original playthrough, so there is an achievement for getting your lives reduced to 0, so I've sort of just been casually working that way there, not trying to pick up too many lives. But sometimes my brain's like, go to that secret area, remember? And then it's like, either there's a life or a cog there, and I never remember what's specifically there. But once again, I will see you guys at the top. Alright, yeah, that is ridiculous. How long it takes to get up here. Haven't really seen a cog sitting out in the open like this since the first fucking mission. Alright. Now we have to fly all the way to the bottom while grabbing all of these opals. And, tried to look as diligently as I could, but I do fear that I have missed some stuff. But if I have, that's okay. The first run went very well, so I have faith that this one did as well. Because the last 2 cogs are at the bottom, so we got all the cogs. Let's just hope we got all of the opals. Alright. And we're down. I love that it like slightly just touched. Hey, there we go. Beautiful. Alright, there is. Should be one more cog down here. There it is. Okay, cool. So all we'll have to do is the race. Turn in a quest, turn in the opals, do this little mission here, and we'll be done.
G'day, Cobber. Those rotten thrills are lighting fires all over the place. It's irresponsible, that's what it is.
Hey, too right.
The department has sent me a snowball launcher to sort it out. But mate, I wouldn't have a clue how to operate the thing. Could you help me out?
Pretty much just focus fire on this area here. So you're gonna hear me pressing the button probably more than you normally do. I'll try to keep my button presses short. Let's go. We'll go for a sniping over a machine gun around here. There we go. That's a little quieter, huh? Does require me to be a bit more precise. Oh, now I fucked it up. Sorry, yeah, that approach is not gonna work. Like I said, this is where they start making us spend a lot of time doing other shit. So I don't know if you noticed the timer at the beginning of this, but well, it wasn't short. I think we have to be on this for like over 2 minutes, something like that. I think it's just downright silly. But that's what they have to do. Like I said, you know, I moved through this game pretty quickly, just not talking and just focusing on trying to do as much of the skips that I know to get through the game as fast as I can. So imagine if they didn't have you chasing around what's his face.
You beauty. You showed those thrills a thing or two. You know what, mate? I want to make you an honorary ranger. I don't have a spare badge on me, but I do have this funny rock I found earlier.
Bonza!
The game would have been incredibly short, and that's where they sort of lost out to like Spyro and stuff like that, because those games can be a little on the longer end as far as an adventure game goes. But again, I know it seems like I'm just shitting on the game and giving it a hard time constantly, but I genuinely do love it. I just feel like it's important to get all the stuff that's wrong with it out front, and out to talk about and see.
You did it! Thanks again, Ty. By the way, little Kiki found this in a log. I know you collect them, so it's all yours.
Wicked!
You ever look at her hands? You can see they give her the little koala's double thumb thing that they've got going on. Let's see if I can get them here. Yeah, she's got the little double thumb thing that koalas have. Alright, turning our opals. And I do believe the last thing we need to do is go for a run.
Let's you and me race, brah. Betcha thunder egg you can't beat me.
And now we run all the way to the bottom of this hill. And he should be catching up to me. Yeah. Last little bit. But please don't let what happened ruin your experience, please enjoy this series. The next couple episodes are pretty awesome. So I of course want you to watch. I want to see it through. Watch the finale. again, like it's marred by their rush and just lack thereof, but it's still a fantastic game, and I highly recommend picking it up because you'll never truly understand, even with all of those feelings and all of the little marred mechanics, you'll never truly understand how good it feels to throw the boomerangs.
Ah, I did it! Wow, you won! You got lucky as all. But fair is fair. Next time I'll beat you. Sweet.
There is no next time. I don't think we ever do a race with a snowboarder / waterboarder ever again. But let's head on out. Or you know what? Let's do this. I'm not probably gonna take this file much further, so we'll let it end off here. In this level, it marks the last time we have to deal with the corrupted recording, and hope that this brings us good luck in the future. So thank you so much for watching. Please finish out the series and watch the end of it, and I will see you guys in the next time.